Yeah, because first she gave Trump the sideways clap. Yeah. And now she's praying for him. That's the blackest thing ever. Just like, Lord, this crazy man needs Jesus. And then set fire.
Pelosi today called President Trump's behavior villainous and said that he is, quote, crying out for impeachment. And then she said the Democrats are not on the road to impeachment. Then she said the president's family should hold an intervention for him. Well, which is it, Nancy? This is usually the part where the waiter says, do you need a few more minutes?
You know, when Nancy Pelosi says that Donald Trump wants to be impeached because it's going to be good for his re-election hopes, I wonder if the late-night comedians will ever realize, well, I think they know this, that if Trump goes away, half their show prep, but mine too, I'm terrified.
Right, no, it would change.
We get to 2021, January 2021, and I got to work harder, I'm not going to be very happy.
You don't know what he'll be replaced with.
Well, that's a good point. Well, if Hiawapa's up there, that's going to give me all kinds of material. Let's do this, Jake.
Whiplash propelled us into a time warp, Captain. Backward.
This is a Flashback Friday. #1 songs of the 60s to today.
They don't make music like that anymore.
With Mark Burton on KMOX.
Well, for those of you who aren't here every Friday, we do this #1 song for the day in history just to sort of take us back a little bit, see if we remember these songs. Of course we remember this because they just had a conversation about Bob Mueller. Hard to narrow down favorite Beatles songs. This one would be up there for sure. Well, we got some new ones in here, don't we, Dave? 79, here we go. Donna Summer, just before the summer of 1979. That was my last summer up in Illinois before I moved here. It was November 1979 that I moved here to St. Louis. 89. Bon Jovi, I'll Be There For You, huge hit from 30 years ago. And as we pointed out, this one, #1 for a while there. And #1 in 2009. And this one's going to stick there for a while, so Dave put #2 in. Black Eyed Peas, Boom, Boom, Pow. Jamie Foxx, Blame It. That was #2, that's why I bring it up. And this is still #1 right now. And I still don't know the entire story of the compilation here, but it's, you know, Billy Ray Cyrus and Lil Nas X. And come to find out that Lil Nas X, I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that anywhere close to being accurate, he gave Billy Ray a pretty nice present for that song, for collaborating. And apparently, let's see if I have the audios in my other folder here, and I wasn't doing very good. It was a Maserati.
I got you something. Wait a minute. That's no way. It's yours. Hotel Road, #1 day of the week. Hey, it's 7 weeks, man. Wow, man.
I'd say that was a pretty nice gift, right?
At least he got his hair cut, Billy Ray.
Did he?
But I don't think he doesn't have that horrible moment.
Oh, well, that was what put him on the planet, though, I think, right?
I know, which is crazy. The mullet's gone, so I'm okay.
I need some friends that can give me a Maserati. Don't we need better friends, James?
I clearly need better
We
friends.
need to collaborate on something. I'm guessing that is going to make him a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the Maserati's not going to be, it's not good. It's going to be a drop in the bucket.
Exactly. All right, so I just want to close on this before we get to the last segment here, because you and I did not talk about Game of Thrones. We are going to try to do this without a lot of spoilers or anything, but, you know, it was the series finale. So for those of you who have not watched or not caught up, you might want to tune out for 60 seconds to a minute and a half. I liked last weekend. I don't think you're ever going to be satisfied. There were things that happened along the way that I'm still confused about, but I originally, we had talked about this, Jane, I was going to go back and try to catch up and watch all the episodes again before this final season. Didn't get to do that, but I still might go back and watch the series again. I've watched Mad Men twice. I've watched The Wire twice. I tend to watch the shows that I love the most, Breaking Bad. So I think maybe eventually I'll give this one another spin.
It was yeah, look, the good news is I think that the ending allowed me to move on. You know what I mean? Sopranos still bugs me in the sense that, you know, you're left with that.
But it doesn't take anything away from the previous
no
seasons or anything like that.
I agree, and I think people are being mega hard on the series because there was no way, you know, it was going to live up to the hype no matter what. And I do think they moved things too fast. I think they had to tie it up in a bow.
You know, and if they would have, we talked about this last week, I would have loved to have seen a little bit slower pace for the last season, maybe split it into 2 half seasons. I know they sort of did that, but
It felt like they were rushed.
Yeah,
that was the only negative. And I think people could have gotten along and could have come along to where they went.
But for the final scene, and I'm just going to say the final scene, I thought was pretty cool.
fine with
because
that.
if you think about where the King of the North needed to be,
right, and how
that's
it all,
where he belonged.
Right, and he was okay with it.
I think absolutely.
And and that was, if the King of the North had gone by the wayside, there would have been some angry people, me included. But no, I think it was fine. I actually think the part of the episode where they were choosing was fascinating.
Oh, right, yeah.
I thought it was funny. I think the one.
Oh, Sir Davos. I'm not sure I have a vote, but...
Right. I mean, they actually, inserted comedy after all of that, sort of in and around the table. They tried to do that a little bit. I thought the chosen one that would not have been who I would have chosen.
Right. But look, you're not going to have a perfect ending. And
right.
Here's why I
Worth
think
every minute of it.
Going back is interesting, because I think if you go back, you're going to pick up on things that telegraphed what happened in these last 6 episodes maybe a little bit better than you have an understanding for right now. Because there were signals that showed that some of these things would happen.
On the big thing that happened, there was a lot of things that led you to that. I didn't have trouble with that.
We have traffic, and then an audio cut of the day coming up next.
Grab your family, friends, and coworkers to join the fight against breast cancer. Help the St. Louis Cardinals and KMOX strike out breast cancer at the 2019 Komen More Than Tank Walk on Saturday, June 8th in downtown St. Louis. By joining the official Cardinals KMOX race team, participants will get the exclusive Cardinals Beef t-shirt and then stick around after the race for the celebration party at the finish line. More information and to sign up at KMOX.com. Sponsored by Ashley Home Store, Advanced Carpet One, Club Fitness, and the St. Louis Cardinals.
All right, I'm up on the flavor calendar. Fritz's Frozen Custard. Jane, weigh in on this because they delivered some delicious flavors this afternoon, and many of them were blues themed, and you devoured one of those, didn't you?
What was it, the blue raspberry one?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that is, I'm not really a blue raspberry kind of person. That was so good. I don't know what kind of crack they put in there, but it was amazing.
Well, Fritz's flavor calendar is up on the website right now, so if you want other amazing flavors, then I can walk you through Memorial Day weekend for Florissant St. Peter's O'Fallon in Wentzville, Cappuccino Chip Light tonight, Choreo tomorrow, Big Money Cookie on Sunday, and Memorial Day is Cool Cookie for the West County location. I'll probably be there with my mom and dad are in town. My dad loves Fritz's, and the little one will be there on Sunday night, West County. That's sort of a Reardon family tradition. Raspberry Light tonight, chocolate chip tomorrow. Heat Bar on Sunday, I'm definitely going, and chocolate cookie dough on Memorial Day Monday. They have delicious desserts all the time. The fruit and granola crunch is great for summer. Fritz's delicious fruits, any of them, paired with cinnamon granola for a great nutritious treat. And I mentioned some of those other flavors that are blues themed that they'll have at Fritz's Frozen Custard. Father's Day just around the corner. You can always take Dad out, or you can also get a gift certificate for Dad at Fritz's Frozen Custard. So 5 area locations. Check them out today. Head out after the ball game or after dinner or just when you want to hang out with the family. Fritz's Frozen Custard.
The shopping for a new heating and cooling system on your to-do list? This is Corey with Air Comfort Service Heating and Cooling. We know that shopping around for heating and cooling systems is something nobody wants to do. So let us help make things easy for you with free estimates on new equipment and 0% financing for 36 to 72 months. With 50 years of award-winning service, you can trust Air Comfort Service with your new system install. Get into your comfort zone with Air Comfort Service Heating and Cooling. Visit aircomfortservice.com. That's aircomfortservice.com.
Roger Brand is with us this afternoon from the michaelsflooringout.com traffic center.
Well, as you can imagine, Mark, it's going to be busy heading out. Folks trying to get to the lake. Westbound 70 as you leave downtown is slow at the city limits. Union out through Jennings Station, and then you have some heavier traffic past the airport. It's jammed from 270 in pockets out through 94. There was an accident west of there in the left lane that is recently cleared. And then you're bogged down again from 79, and that's stop-and-go pockets all the way out to about Wentzville, and then Forestel, most of the way out to Warrenton. You've got heavier traffic as well, just a lot of volume, no real problems out west right now. Southbound 170, Olive to 64 is pretty slow. Westbound 64, Boyle to McCausland, backed up Clayton Morrison to 270 is heavy. In St. Charles County, west of K to 70, most of that is bumper to bumper. Westbound 364 near Bennington, they're sending EMS crews for an accident. Southbound 270, Page, down through Doherty Ferry, still slow down toward Gravois right now. Westbound 44, jam, but it's west of Hampton to River to Pear. Lindbergh out to 270, to 141 up to the Antire Hills, a little heavy. Southbound 55, out of the city looks great. It's a little slow approaching Lindbergh, but in Jefferson County, Imperial, down through McNutt is pretty much bumper to bumper, and eastbound 70 downtown Delays near Grand. Next update at 3:59 from the Michaels Flooring Outlet.com Traffic Center.
Someday, I hope this rain's going to stop and the heat's going to be here, and we're definitely going to not only feel it, but going to see it in our air conditioning system. So if you haven't already had your air conditioner checked for the summer, and let's just say you're not going to, you're just going to cross your fingers and hope your air conditioner doesn't break, like most of us, or a lot of us, I should say, call me. I've had a few customers tell me they put my phone number, my name, and their phone, and they save it because they know they're going to need it. I promise you this, when the summer gets here, I do not raise my service call fees just because it's 100 degrees out there and you just want to get your air conditioner fixed. Don't spend absorbent fees to have somebody come out to your home. But if you're told that you need a new system, or you're getting prices on a new system and you have preferred customer things where you have to pay the company first every year, and then in return they'll promise you good pricing when you buy a new system, call me, get a second opinion. Bart's Inman, one easy number, Missouri and Illinois, 314-293-2600. It's Bart Inman, 314-293-2600.
I'm Alex Trebek, here to tell you about the Colonial Penn program. If you're age 50 to 85 and looking to buy life insurance on a fixed budget, remember the 3 Ps.
The 3 Ps? What are the 3 Ps?
The 3 Ps of life insurance on a fixed budget are price, price, and price. A price you can afford, a price that can't increase, and a price that fits your budget.
I'm 65 and I take medications. What's my price?
You can get coverage for $9.95 a month.
I just turned 80. What's my price?
$9.95 a month for you too. Call now about the #1 most popular whole life insurance plan. Available through the Colonial Penn program. No medical exam. No health questions. Your acceptance is guaranteed. So call now for free information.
Operators are available 24 hours a day. Go online at colonialpenn.com or call 866-COLPENN. 866-COLPENN.
Life at court is about to get complicated. Experience Mozart's beloved masterpiece, The Marriage of Figaro, at Opera Theater of St. Louis this spring. This lush, colorful show will delight any lovers of Downton Abbey as 2 servants hatch a plot to teach the lord of the castle a lesson. What follows is a whirlwind day of romantic intrigue and cunning schemes. Opera Theater's 2019 festival season presents 4 operas from May 25th through June 30th. Other operas include Rigoletto, a wrenching story about a father's love, The Coronation of Popea, a sensual political thriller, and Fire Shut Up in My